So I'm going to give you a couple different hypothetical situations.
Oh, okay.
And you have to decide what you would do in that situation.
Okay.
So the first one is first date goes well.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to his place.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 12 cats and one is already named after you.
That's wild. What would I do? Leave.
Would you like make an excuse or would you just boogie? Like just get out of there?
I would
like,
probably
oh my gosh.
text my friend to be like, hey, call me, say it's an emergency.
Oh yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, or...
Let's say he's got 12 cats and one of them's not named after you. You sticking around?
Okay, that's cute.
12 cats?
No, I like animals.
12 of them? Let's start your own football team with that number. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Birdwatching Podcast, where we ask chicks questions to get answers for you guys. I have a very special guest today. Her name is Yanieka Walker. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good. Doing good. All right, first thing we start with, Rooster review. Try out a beverage, give it a rating 1 to 10.
Okay.
Make sure to give it decimal because no decimals is rookie scores.
Okay.
Today we're trying out the Alani protein shake at 7 o'clock. This is the fruity cereal kind. So crack it open.
Interesting.
All right. Oh, you're crazy. Knock it. And dock it. Do you drink the milk at the bottom of your cereal?
Yeah,
Do you?
I do.
Do you guys? Yeah. No, I do not.
What?
I'll just eat the cereal.
That's the best part.
I'm also like lactose intolerant, so this is probably not going to be great for me, but
Yeah.
it'll be all right, though. We'll be good.
Is there any actual milk in this?
I got to think so.
Mm.
Did it say anything? Jeez. I'm sweating.
Shake well, do not freeze.
Oh, I did not shake well. Water, milk, protein,
Oh, yeah.
isolate.
Cream, sugar, milk, protein.
Yeah, a lot of milk. I might be done with that for the rest of
Yeah.
the day.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get into it. First game we're going to play, it's called Find My Fit.
Okay.
So you're going to help us find the best fit for guys.
All right.
I sent you some pictures.
Okay.
Let's see which ones we're going to start with. Let's go with... We'll start with the Goth,
Okay.
because these are crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right, so we got Edward Scissorhands, and then Eric Draven. He's from The Crow. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Mm-mm.
Me neither. All right, we'll start with Edward Scissorhands. What's give me a couple pros about this outfit. What stands out to you?
What stands out to me? The belt, definitely. That's a very chunky belt.
You dig it?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
Not really. I think the thing that stands out the most is definitely the hair.
The hair is crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And how pale like he is. That's wild.
He's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buckles on him.
Yeah.
8, 9 on his shoes too.
Wild. Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Is there anything redeeming about this outfit, or is it just too outlandish that you're like...
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to, like, rock goth and, like, do that. But, like, that's, like, actually intense. Like, it looks like you're cutting off blood circulation.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of circulation going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingers are a little weird, too. Kind of throws you off.
Definitely.
Have you seen this movie?
No, I haven't.
Oh, really? Have you heard of it?
I've heard of it, but I've never, like, actually sat down and watched it.
Right. I've seen, like, clips of it. I haven't seen the actual movie.
Yeah.
A lot of leather going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my favorite fit.
No, definitely not.
Let's move on to Eric Draven,
Okay.
which is also a bit scary.
Yeah, a bit scary. A lot of leather.
Yeah, he substituted buckles for buttons.
Yeah.
He's got 4 on his crotch. That's crazy. Those pants aren't going anywhere.
No, for real.
Trench coat? Is the trench coat kind of cool?
No, yeah. I like a good city outfit with a trench coat. I like trench coats. I don't like the leather on leather on leather. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of leather.
yeah, it's
I think even his t-shirt is leather.
yeah.
How about the necklace? Like the ring necklace or the cheer?
I like
kind of looks like a Cheerio.
like a giant Cheerio.
Oversized.
The makeup's a bit Halloween.
Halloween-y?
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
a little like Pennywise almost.
yeah, not like a daily kind of thing.
Yeah. Not great. I kind of like his hair.
kind of reminds me of Lord Farquaad.
Oh, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, it's like the cutoff right there.
Some of you will die. That movie's great. All right, so out of these two goth outfits, which one's pulling you in more? Which one are you like, that's the one?
The second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
All right, so Eric Draven moves on to the next round.
Yeah.
Now we'll switch over to, let's do Class Clowns, which is Ashton Kutcher and then Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
These are crazy. The bell bottoms go hard. Let's start with Ashton Kutcher from That 70s Show.
Okay.
All right, start top to bottom.
All right.
Is that a puka necklace?
It looks like it, almost like pearl, probably puka.
Puka. And you're from Hawaii, so you know.
Am. Yeah.
You would know.
So I like it. I like the hair. Like for the time, it was good.
Oh yeah,
If for the
70s hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
good.
good. But I really like That 70s Show, so I'm kind of impartial.
Oh, you got a bias.
Yeah,
and I mean, come on, Ashton Kutcher is a smoke.
Yeah. I like the matching, like how the bottom of the shoes are brown to the belt. I love when it's like coordinated like that.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. And
can guys rock bell bottoms now?
Yeah, some. I like
Really?
Yeah, I feel like there's certain types that are like, yeah, like you look good with that, but
Crazy.
Like, you have to be like, I don't know.
Like hipster maybe? Like, because I know I can't pull off bell bottoms.
Yeah.
I would look like a tree trunk.
I feel like I'm thinking more about like baggy jeans than I am bell bottoms.
Oh, okay. So like blue collar guy?
Yeah. Kind of like, or like, you know, the skateboardish kind of vibe, like the baggy jeans, like like that kind of vibe. But I don't, maybe not bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms. What type do you like? What style do you navigate or gravitate towards? Usually
for guys,
yeah,
definitely,
or girls.
Oh, yeah. Definitely more on the baggier side.
Okay,
I'm not like a girl that likes guys wearing skinny jeans. Ooh. That's not really my vibe.
Not your thing.
No.
So do you like skater boys?
Yeah, skater boys. Kind of. I like blue collar a lot because I like people that can actually like physically do something and.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's more active, it's more interesting to talk about like, oh, what you welded today or like, you know what I mean?
You just like a man's man.
Yeah, kind of.
But also a skater boy, which is
yeah, but I also like the whole like business to I have a very broad range of a type.
You don't really have
like,
a type.
Yeah, like no, I really don't.
Really?
Like I've dated short guys, for a lot of short guys.
Yeah.
Like gym guys, not gym guys.
Dad bods?
Yeah, a lot of
No
dad
way.
bods. Yeah,
That's what's up.
It's just like, yeah, if I vibe with you, I vibe with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna like diss you for not being my like certain type.
Yeah,
you
your
know what I
prototype.
mean? Yeah, like I've had like blonde, brunette, black hair, like pale, not pale. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
all over the place.
A very broad range.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah.
And in college, you're going to meet so many different people who look so different.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I bet you in college, I definitely had less of a type.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, oh yeah, I vibe with you. Let's hang out, see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think as you get older though, you're kind of like, you get pickier maybe.
I feel like, yeah.
But you also see less people. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
I feel like I feel like I had to be picky in like high school because it was like, oh, I don't know, because I wasn't really interested in dating in high school. I didn't see a point to it.
Right.
So then
Pretty mature.
I did start dating, it was kind of like, you know, like a set standard.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm kind of like, if you treat me well and like you give me the respect that I deserve, then cool. Then
That's
we're
what we're looking
vibing.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like. So you don't treat me badly. Like I feel like it's a pretty minimal standard there.
That's good. That's
like,
good.
It's pretty like bare minimum.
easy to conquer. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Screech.
All right.
This fit is. You guys got to see this one. This one's so awesome. Look at those tube socks. He's so hot.
Yeah.
I love Screech.
It's definitely interesting.
I actually don't hate the shirt.
Yeah, me either.
Not a huge fan of the man prees.
No.
Or the tube socks. The Converse go kind of hard.
Yeah, I like I'm a Converse girl, so I like that. I kind of like, it's like matching a little bit, like the little bit of red in the shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. So I can see that. And then I think there's red on the hat, if I'm not mistaken, on the other side.
Oh, yeah, probably red and blue.
Yeah.
Probably.
But
That hat's not doing it for me.
No, me either.
It's one of those like chopper hats.
No, yeah.
I don't know if anybody actually wears those in real life, but
yeah, it reminds me of Spy Kids too. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
but they
heck
wear
yeah.
those and then they like zoom up.
the girl,
Yeah.
Isn't it the girl with the pigtails?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's funny.
I really do not like the shorts.
Those shorts are, not
They're kind of foul.
rocking.
Yeah.
They're like past the knees.
Yeah, it looks like he cut sweatpants.
Oh yeah, it totally does.
Yeah,
but
like the drawstring and everything.
didn't cut them short enough. Though.
No. But then nowadays, I feel like some guys wear shorts too short.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You think shorts are getting too short?
Yeah, sometimes.
We're getting too European.
Yeah. I mean, I am European, but what's it called? It's like, I'll see guys and they're just too short.
Like swimsuit or like short
yeah,
shorts?
like swimsuits.
Okay.
Like, there's a line.
You're not a thigh girl?
Yeah, not really.
Oh. It's like one of my best qualities. That's funny. Yeah, these shorts are way too long.
Yeah.
The socks are terrible. The hat's bad.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty easy one, but I'm going to let you decide.
Yeah, definitely the first one.
Yeah, all right. We'll go with Kutch. Let's move on to Geeks.
Okay.
So Napoleon and then the picture with everybody, but we're just focusing on the guy in the blue and white.
Okay.
His name's Sam Weir. Have you ever seen Freaks and Geeks?
No, but I keep seeing clips of it and I
So
want to
good.
watch it. Where can I watch it on? But be a plug for a sec.
Yeah. I might have to look it up. Is it like on Amazon Prime maybe?
Maybe. Have you seen Freaks and Geeks?
Netflix?
Might be on Netflix. It's such a good show. It's got like Seth Rogen, Jason Segel. It's
Yeah.
on Hulu
Oh, okay. Good to know.
and Paramount Plus.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I'll binge watch it later.
super good. I watched it when I was in high school. I actually tore my ACL as a sophomore.
Oh, crap.
So I missed out. I had to sit on like my bed or on the couch for like 2 weeks. And I watched the show and then finished the first season and they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah.
And then they don't have one. It only went for 1 season.
That's wild.
I know. It's got James Franco
It's kind
in
of
it.
frustrating.
Oh, I know.
Dislike when shows do that.
I know. It killed me.
Yeah.
All right. We'll focus on his outfit though. Shoes to pants to belt to shirt.
Yeah.
That shirt feels very 90s,
Yeah.
80s maybe even.
It's definitely like giving 90s because it's tucked in like that.
True.
I like the shoes a lot.
Me too. I actually dig those shoes.
Yeah. The belt, it's kind of like an all blue. I can't figure out if his pants are like a darker blue or if they're just like just not black.
Like grayish blue kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't hate the shirt.
Me either.
I probably
It's-
wouldn't wear it, but
No, yeah. It's one of those things that personally, like, yeah, wouldn't wear but can appreciate.
Yeah.
Like for the era that it was.
Mhm.
I don't like how tight it is on his arms.
it looks like it comes up too
no,
short.
Yeah.
I wonder if they tried to do that.
Yeah.
Because his shoulders are kind of up,
Yeah.
but it does look a little too short. So shoes are rocking, pants are kind of average. Nothing crazy going
Nothing
on.
crazy.
I don't hate them though.
No, yeah, me either. I vibe with the belt. I like the belt. Sorry, I'm like zooming in.
You're
It's
good.
just like, I don't know. I like the belts where you can just like, what's it called?
Clip it?
them.
Yeah.
Like clip them in
Yeah,
because they're just so much easier.
true.
Because in all my belts, I have to create a new hole.
Because you're too small?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's actually very frustrating.
That is frustrating. So what do you do? Like,
Yeah, I take
Thumbtack?
little scissors and then like I carve them out. Yeah, literally.
in the bathroom,
Or,
carving up your nails?
or I have my dad do it. It's one of the two. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, the belt's not bad. It kind of reminds me of like when I was in high school though.
Yeah.
I had a ton of those belts.
Really?
So yeah, but I don't know. And the ones where it's like a normal belt and then in the front it's like 2 rings and you put it through and then you put it
okay.
back through the other ring. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you'd like tighten it.
Yeah.
And then you'd have like this big dangling like fabric.
No, yeah. I have them.
Yeah.
I have some like that, but I put a hair tie on the belt.
Oh, I
and
would
then,
never think of that.
Really?
No, that's such like a girl.
I know.
like-
I'm just such an intellect.
You're so
honestly.
smart.
Yeah. Like, why are we not appreciating that more?
I'm trying. No, it's not a bad outfit. I dig it.
No, yeah.
Let's compare it to Napoleon.
Oh, Napoleon. It's hard because it's like,
You love
I
Napoleon.
love Napoleon.
Try to-
and
try
his
to-
character.
Try to disconnect from the character.
All right.
Just the fit.
Horrible.
Horrible.
So bad.
Well, you did good disconnecting.
It's like a weird high-waisted jean moment.
The shirt sleeves are too long too, I think.
Yeah.
I like the boots. It's giving me like Yeezy vibes.
No.
Yeah.
It looks like bubble wrap. Like, you know, yeah, it looks like bubble wrap and then you tied like hair ties onto it.
Yeah.
Like
they kind of look like winter boots.
Yeah, they do.
Like girl winter boots.
Yeah. I don't that's
glasses kind of in right now.
No,
Like the hipster glasses.
Says the one who's wearing them.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are prescription.
Yeah, okay.
I swear. I like graphic tees, but I don't think that graphic tee's working.
I don't even know what's on it.
I bet you it's like two horses.
Yeah.
Oh, it is two horses.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
totally
a
is.
unicorn? No.
Maybe a unicorn. Wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, me either.
It's okay.
It's like
It's kind of a funny
perfect. Yeah, it's perfect for his character, but like as a person walking around like that,
You would be like, dang,
no.
smoke show.
I would
5 o'clock.
I would. That would be not my type.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So as broad as your type is, he's not in those parameters.
No, not really.
So are you going with Sam Weir?
Sam Weir, yeah, definitely.
All right. So Sam Weir goes on. Last category, we got jocks.
Oh yeah.
So we got Bobby Boucher,
Mm-hmm.
and then what's that guy's name from Karate Kid? Johnny.
Yeah. Johnny
Nice. Good pull.
Warren. Thank you. Which one are we starting with?
Let's start with Bobby.
Okay.
Mr. Utility Belt on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
He's got everything. Whatever you need. Is that a clock, like a timer?
I think so.
And mints?
No, yeah, mints. A full like set of cups.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's the water boy.
Oh.
You've seen this, right?
No, I haven't.
You gotta be kidding me. This is a great one. It's about a dude who's like a water boy for a football team, and then he gets a chance to play.
Interesting. Okay, is it called Waterboy?
It is.
Okay, I've heard of it.
Okay.
But I haven't watched it.
Yeah. So let's start with the shoes, because the shoes are pretty normal.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. They're pretty like kind of church shoes.
Church shoes,
Yeah.
grandpa shoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy.
Pants.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with them. They're baggy, like at least as long as they're not like skin tight.
True. They look a little dressy though.
Yeah.
Like his bottom half looks
They
dressy.
look like he ironed them. They look like he ironed him.
Yeah. Yeah, they do look ironed.
Like
The top half and the bottom half don't really
no.
make
Like
sense though.
Like I get it because there's brown on the vest and his shoes are brown, but I'm also like no.
Doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
It looks like business casual on the bottom and like fisher angler on the top a little bit.
And I go fishing and I don't even wear that.
Yeah.
That's
I've
wild.
never worn anything like that.
No.
So not a great fit.
No.
Let's move on to Johnny Sweep the Leg.
He's so pretty to look at.
He's a good looking cat.
All right. The headband, I'm not mad at it.
He's a karate guy.
Yeah.
So you gotta give him an exception.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I get that. And I also get, because I play a lot of sports. So like I see guys like, you know, your hair's in your face. Like,
yeah,
it's understandable.
Right.
I don't know if I would like it out and about.
Just like walk into the coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm like,
maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the jacket.
Jacket's sick. Henley's sick.
Yeah. I think it's
Like
a
the Henley
little short.
Is
like
it?
for his torso.
Oh yeah.
Because you know you see like Letterman jackets or like leather jackets you see on guys, they're like a bit longer.
Yeah.
This is giving.
He's got a button though. So like if you just unbuttoned it, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe he was going for a look.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the pants?
The pants, they're kind of vibey.
Are they?
Like they're kind of like cargo-ish.
I was gonna say cargo-y.
Like I would wear them.
Yeah.
Like I borrow my guy friends' clothes all the time because I'm like I want a baggy look.
Right.
These are something I would borrow for sure.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty sick look.
Yeah.
I think he wears this in the last scene. The fight with what's his name? Who's the main guy? Main guy?
Come on.
You got it.
Danny.
Is
that his name? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was.
Maybe. Karate Kid. Once I look it up, everybody's gonna be like, oh.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio. His name is Daniel. Yeah. Yep.
Look at that.
Ralph Macchio.
Look at that. But I feel like the fit would be better if he was wearing like a black shirt underneath the jacket.
Oh yeah.
Coordinate it.
Same color
more.
pants though?
Yeah.
Leave the pants how they are?
Leave the pants.
What if you matched the Henley shirt with the pants? Would that work better? Like if the shirt was a little more gray instead of blue? No, you want it black.
Yeah. I would want it probably not white. Just more, because it's a lot of different shades, a lot of different colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
the headband kind of goes with the jacket.
Yeah, like the detailing on the sides and like on the wrist.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the pants and the shirt don't match.
No.
So are you going Bobby Boucher or Johnny?
Bobby.
You're going Bobby?
Oh wait. Johnny. Sorry, I got them
Johnny.
confused.
I got that. Throwing a little curveball
just
for the
a little,
audience.
Just a little.
You secretly love it. All right, now we're gonna compare Johnny with the kid from Freaks and Geeks. Which one do you like better? Red leather jacket or the blue stripes, blue pants, blue shoes?
I feel like the guy from Freaks and Geeks is a more coordinated outfit. But I also can't see the other guy's shoes.
True. Let's say the shoes are... Oh, man. What color would those shoes be? Black, maybe?
If they're black, then I would appreciate it more.
All right. We'll say black shoes.
All right. See, but I really like the guy's shoes from Freaks and Geeks.
Those are probably the best shoes we've seen so far.
Plus, I like that they're kind of like coordinated, like striped shoes and striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably go with the guy from Freaks and Geeks.
Okay. Freaks and Geeks moves on. Now you got, this one should be pretty easy. Ashton Kutcher and Eric Draven.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah,
and now you got to pick Kutcher or Sam Weir.
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
He's such a vibe. And it's
like... 70s look.
It's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like for the era, for what it was, like even in today's date, I would still appreciate the outfit.
Like if you saw this guy walking around, you'd be like, dang.
Yeah, I would be like,
he's going for
all
it.
right. Like,
I love that his shirt has like that like hockey jersey look to it. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it does look good on him.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out Ashton Kutcher. If you're watching right now, we appreciate you being here.
Seriously.
All right, let's move on. Let's for real, hit me up. Let's move on to the next segment. This one's called "What Do You Do?" So I'm going to give you a couple different hypothetical situations.
Oh, okay.
And you have to decide what you would do in that situation.
Okay.
So the first one is first date goes well.
Mm-hmm.
You go back to his place. Mm-hmm. He's got 12 cats, and one is already named after you.
That's wild. What would I do? Leave.
Would you like make an excuse or would you just boogie? Like just get out of there?
I would probably text my friend to be like, hey, call me, say it's an emergency.
Oh yeah, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, or...
Let's say he's got 12 cats and one of them's not named after you. You sticking around?
Okay, that's cute.
12 cats?
No, I like animals.
12 of them? You can start your own football team with that number.
Yeah, that's true. It depends. Like, is it like a kitten litter or is it just like cats?
It's adult cats.
Okay, maybe not. Like, I would get it if it's like a litter.
Yeah.
But
right. Okay, then
probably,
it's a litter. Let's say it's a litter.
Okay, I would stay and hang out with the cats.
Yeah.
He can go.
He can leave?
Yeah, he can leave.
That makes sense.
And just make me some cookies. And
there you go.
Yeah.
If I walked into a girl's house and she had 12 cats, I'd be like, what's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, but there's like a stigma around that. Like like lonely women having cats. That's like a big stereotype.
Right.
And then there's not really a stereotype for guys having cats.
I think if anybody has 12 animals, it's kind of like...
Unless it's a farm. You have to think.
True. If he's on a farm. If the cats are in like a barn, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care about like 12 cats in a barn.
Me either.
But in the house, it's kind of like, dude, how do you keep up with like the cleaning and stuff?
No, yeah, I would just think about like... I would try not to breathe through my nose too much if I was in that situation.
Like every time you hung out with them?
Yeah. You're just like a mouth breather.
I love your house. Yeah. Litter boxes, probably like 4, 5. They can share, right? Cats share litter boxes, right?
Yeah.
They do?
I've never had a cat.
Same.
I had an outside cat and I was like 6 years old and I kissed him on the nose 7 times and he scratched me all over the face.
Oh, that's good memory though.
Yeah. I get reminded of it every time I'm near a cat from my sisters. Yeah. And then
PTSD?
Yeah. And then every time during like fireworks, like New Year's or July 4th, I remind them of how they caught my hair on fire.
How did that do tell?
I was like a baby, like maybe a year or so, and they had sparklers.
Oh,
and for whatever reason, they got too close.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah, I am.
How old are your sisters?
21 and 24.
Okay, so they were still pretty young when this happened.
Yeah.
They're like 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the oldest.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've got a lot of stories.
We'll get into them. All right, here's your next hypothetical. You're out to dinner with your long-term boyfriend for your 1-year anniversary, but while he's in the bathroom, who's your celebrity crush?
Jacob Elordi.
Okay, he walks up to you and asks you out on a date.
Yeah.
What do you do?
That's a hard one.
That is tough.
That's really hard.
What's his name again? Jacob
Elordi.
What's he from?
Everything. He's in Euphoria. He's in Saltburn. He's in
Oh, I know this guy.
Kissing Booth.
Yeah, he's a stud.
He's like what, 6'5", 6'6".
Oof.
He's a man. No.
He's a man's man. Picture him carrying a log.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a stud.
But long-term boyfriend, been with him for a year. Jacob Elordi walks up, asks me out.
Yeah. You different?
No. Honestly, I would stay. I would be like, no, I'm with my boyfriend. Just because I feel I get guilty. I feel really guilty really fast.
That's good.
So yeah, I know it's great.
It
keeps me in line. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And so I think no matter like how hard it would be, I would still kind of be like, I'm with my boyfriend.
Okay. Let's say things aren't going great, but you're still on your 1 year, and he goes to the bathroom. And you've been kind of thinking like, I'm kind of like, I don't think he's the one, but I don't want to end it yet. I just don't know what to do. And then Jacob Elordi walks up to you. Pew! You getting out of there?
No, I feel like I wouldn't leave.
Good for you.
I feel like I would definitely like think about it, but I don't think I would leave.
Would you slide your number to him? Be like, get out of here, you sexy hunk. Get out of here.
No, I feel like I would wait until we're broken up and then like DM him or something like, hey.
Remember when you saw me at that steakhouse?
Yeah, I was actually planning on breaking up with him.
Okay.
It's convenient that you walked in.
Well, that's good. You definitely have a good conscience to you.
Yeah.
All right, here's your third one. You're in a happy marriage, but one day while in the backyard, you're abducted by aliens. As you're beaming up, you only have time for one phrase, and it's either wait for me or go find love.
Go find love.
Really?
Easy, yeah.
But what if you come back like 48 hours later and he's like married?
Well, if he only took 48 hours, like if he like just waited 48 hours and then found someone else, I would have already been like, okay, you're not the one for me then.
Yeah,
like
true.
if you can get over me that fast, then
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So like maybe let's say you come back in like 2 weeks.
Still. Like if we've been in a marriage, like then I'm still kind of like, okay, you moved on that fast. Like if it had been like say like a year, then I would get it. I'd be like, yeah, okay, you've missed me already. You've grieved. Yeah.
So he has to at least grieve before you can be like,
he has to.
that was pretty quick.
Yeah. Like I feel like that's pretty like minimal. Like
that's pretty fast.
That's pretty bare minimum.
Yeah. So like a year then is your timetable.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah. Like
I could come back.
Yeah.
They might let me come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You come back with an alien boyfriend?
No. That would be foul.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Would be wild.
All right. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
All right. So the next game we're going to play, it's a new game. It's called the dating game.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 5 questions. And if we answer the same 5, like exactly the same, then we have to go on a date.
Okay.
And if we don't, then we don't go on a date.
Okay.
All right. Here's your first one. What's your favorite? Oh, wait. Actually, I got to text him so that you know I'm not lying.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right, Jacob.
Because I was so worried that you were going to lie.
Yeah, I might. I might. All right, here's your first question.
All right.
What's your favorite season of the year?
Summer.
Same. Let's go. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I'm a morning person.
All right, and we're not going on a date. We'll keep going, though. What's your favorite color to wear?
Blue.
I was going to say blue. I said
blue.
black. I like black a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing blue and I'm wearing black.
True.
So.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe in another life.
Yeah.
If you could time travel to any decade, which one would it be?
90s.
90s. I went 80s.
80s.
My parents grew up in the 80s. I think it'd be so fun to go back in time and hang out with my dad in high school without him knowing that I'm his son.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, exactly. But I wouldn't, I don't think my mom would try and kiss me.
Or like, you know the movie 17 again?
Yeah, love that movie. Zac Efron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, except he kind of got.
Yeah, he kind of got.
Weird looking.
Yeah,
he's too boxy head now.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him because he was such a good looking dude, and then he.
Did he do Botox? Did he like get work done?
Reconstructive surgery, yeah.
Crap.
I think he broke his jaw, but then he also said that he wanted to fix his face anyways or something like that.
Why?
I think I'm taking
there
that out of context.
There was nothing to fix.
Oh, I know. But maybe if you're like in Hollywood as a celebrity, people are always critiquing your looks.
I get that. Yeah.
Maybe you just get a little self-conscious.
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Everybody else is doing it. Simon Cowell looks great. He's probably like, I could look like Simon Cowell. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I know.
He looks, his right eye is like near his cheek now.
Oh, yeah.
Last question. What's the most important thing in a relationship?
I would say understanding.
Understanding.
Like, because there's communicating, but not understanding.
Okay.
Like, you want to be able to communicate with your partner and be able to understand them. Whereas if you're just communicating, then you're just talking.
You could be arguing too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think understanding the other person's point of view and what they're thinking and why
feeling.
Yeah, what they're thinking, feeling, like why their actions are what they are.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's definitely And so I try majority of the time with my relationships, I try and understand their point of view, or like not necessarily justify their actions, but like, okay, that makes sense. They've been working all day. That's why they're not responding.
Oh, yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Okay.
So, like, a lot of people get annoyed really fast. They're like, oh, I've been on delivered for like 3 hours. Like, oh, it's been an hour. I'm just kind of like, they have a life. Like, they have a life. I have a life. We're not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really, until we're like fully dating, like, okay, like we're building a future together, then I kind of understand intertwining like your lives. But whenever you're just like, oh, dating, you're talking, you're like in a situationship, you both still have your own lives. You have your own friends. Like,
especially early on too.
Yeah.
It's like, I think a lot of people get into relationships and have very high expectations of what they want out of it.
Yeah.
But you're like 2 weeks in and maybe they don't feel the same way yet.
Yeah.
And they're like, maybe they're not answering you every 3 hours because they're like, oh yeah, I forgot to text her or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like fresh, it's new. But like you said, once you get into a marriage or like you're engaged, then I think
it's kind of
probably gets a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
But still, understanding is important.
Yeah.
Like you said, somebody could have a bad day at work, bad day at school, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You gotta be understanding.
Yeah. Especially like with their reaction towards you and their tone, you have to be like, okay, but I'm a psychology major. So
nice.
I don't ever think about like, oh, what's wrong with something, but like what happened to them. So what happened to you today that made your tone like this? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So
my sister-in-law's in same thing. She does psychology, and she says that all the time. Like she'll like hyperanalyze situations. I'll be like, wow, that guy's being a dick.
Yeah.
She's like, well, he's probably blah blah, blah this happened, whatever. And I'm like, never would have thought of that. Yeah. It's not how my brain works at all.
Yeah. So it gets kind of bad though, because sometimes I'll hyperanalyze my friends.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like horrible. it's not bad, but I'm just like, I try and justify their actions. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But,
no, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
To be like, okay, well, they have a life. Like,
but that's good though. I feel like you're taking a stance that not a lot of people take, where it's like, I wonder what happened to them today to cause that action or that response. Because most people are just like, dude, you're being kind of a douche today.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even thinking about like, oh, maybe he failed his test this morning, or his girlfriend broke up with him, or whatever, his dad's not doing well, or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes usually people have some like cause to the effect.
Yeah. And so that's my thought process.
That's pretty smart of you.
I know.
I'm impressed.
Look at me.
Snaps. All right, next segment we're going to do, this one's called Poorly Explained Movies.
Okay.
I'm going to explain a movie to you.
Okay, but is this
poorly.
Like things that I know? Or is this going to be like Waterboy, where I've never seen?
These are 3 movies that I'd be surprised if you haven't seen them.
Okay.
I picked pretty common ones.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, the first one. A train conductor kidnaps children and brings them to an isolated village in the north. You guys know it? You know it. You know it.
No, I do not.
You want me to read it again?
Yeah.
A train conductor kidnaps children and brings them to an isolated village in the north.
I've never seen this movie. I think I know which one it is. Polar Express?
It is Polar Express.
I've never seen it, but I always see the train in it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like...
I was trying to give you the hint.
Yeah.
Train.
Train.
All right, here's your next one. Drug-addicted girl takes advantage of mentally challenged boy for 3 decades. No clue.
No clue. Say it again.
A drug-addicted girl takes advantage of a mentally challenged boy for 3 decades.
No, I actually have no clue.
Any idea? Forrest Gump?
I haven't seen that either.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. I was like, you've definitely seen all these movies. First 2 you haven't seen. Yeah, it's a good movie. If you haven't seen that one, that's like a coming of age one. Mm-hmm. He like has this girl that he grows up with. Mm-hmm. She's like abused and then gets into drugs and she's dating around and he's always in love with her the entire movie. But then he like goes off to war, works on a shrimp boat.
Interesting.
She always ditches him for like some abusive boyfriend.
Oh, all I know is like the line like "Run, Forrest, run."
Yeah, that's her. She says that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, it's a long movie. It's good though. You got to watch that one.
Yeah.
All right, here's your last one. An elderly man abducts a young, overweight Asian boy to replace his dead wife.
What are these movies?
They're poorly explained, so they're supposed to be like, what the heck?
Okay, say it again.
An elderly man abducts a young, overweight Asian boy to replace.
Up.
It is up.
Yeah. It is up. Whenever you said overweight Asian boy, I was like,
I can help you cross the street. Yeah.
Russell, man.
Good work. 2 out of 3, not bad for not seeing 2 out of 3 movies. Hey yo, snap.
Snaps.
Too funny. All right. Shoot. I didn't prep for this one. This one's called the Hot Topic Hat. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna have you pick a number though.
Okay.
So this one's a little tough. This one gets a little controversial.
All right. You're
So
gonna
these
get me canceled.
Yeah, probably. These are topics that I think a lot of people stay away from.
Okay.
But we're gonna get into the nitty gritties. You can talk about it as much as you want though.
Cool. Okay.
So Hot Topic Hat, pick a number 1 to 10.
6.
6. Freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, well, what do you mean? Like,
I guess. Well, we could talk about it still. Let's do 2 of them.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about freedom of speech. Some people say that, certain phrases, certain words should be like criminally charged. Like if you say a phrase, it's like, well, that was so bad. Like if you said something super racist or super homophobic, you could get like a misdemeanor for it. What do you think about that?
I think it definitely depends on the phrase.
So you do think that there should be some limitations?
That's a hard one because, like, you have to think, like, everyone has a right to say what they want to say and everyone is entitled to their opinions and what they think.
Right.
But it's like, it's frustrating because some people genuinely, like, don't have morals. They don't see things like, oh, this is hurtful to someone else. Saying this is going to be, like, detrimental to whatever they're going through and could further affect them in their life. Some people just think, oh, this is how I see things. Now I'm going to say it. So I wouldn't say that it needs like a misdemeanor.
Like criminally charged?
Yeah, I don't think that far. I think it should just be made more aware, like, in children, like in schools, like there should be more awareness. Like, okay, there are things like that you're going to say that are going to hurt people. And you know what I mean?
So like further education?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like, I know a lot of ignorant adults that have a mindset like that they're very homophobic and they're like, oh, well, the Bible says this, the Bible says that. Yeah. It's very much, you have to like, I have a very certain mindset where I am just like, let people live their lives, let them love who they want to love, and let them be who they want to be. But because I'm not gay, I don't have anything against gay people. Like, live your life as long as you're not trying to force me to do or say something that I don't want to,
Yeah.
then like I have no problem with you.
I think it's interesting too, like what you just said. So I think it's a fine line that you can run into. If you start, like, let's say you start criminally charging people for things that they say, you could get to a point where the government's like, hey, not allowed to say the word Jesus anymore or God or whatever, you know? And then you're like, well, that's not good. You know what I mean? Or from a personal standpoint, that's not good.
Yeah.
So like, I don't think anybody should ever be criminally charged or any sort of like punishment for what you say. I think freedom of speech is super important.
Yeah.
But I do think that educating people is super important too.
Yeah.
Because people do need to change. I mean, humans are kind of crappy overall. You know, like we get a lot of crappy people in the world.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who are racist, they probably just aren't even educated. Like they grew up in a system where that was normal behavior.
Exactly.
You know, like them and all their friends and all their parents and yada yada, whatever, they might not like a certain race.
Yeah.
And then they've grown up, they might not even know that it's like bad.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to educate.
So yeah, that's why it's definitely something that needs to start whenever like humans are first going, like they're kids.
Yeah.
Because then they can grasp things a lot easier.
True. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, early on, of course. Because kids learn quicker than adults. Yeah. All right, let's do another one. We got a little time.
All right.
Pick another number 1 through 10, but not 6.
8?
8. Me Too movement.
I don't know what that is.
Me Too movement it came out in like was it Weinstein? Did he start that? Not like start it, but he was like, you know what I'm talking about? Me Too movement is essentially people were coming forward saying that these directors in Hollywood were sexually abusing them. And so then it was like, oh, me too, me too, me too. And all these people were coming forward, and then it was the Me Too movement. So it was like encouraging mostly women, obviously, to like come forward and say like, I was sexually abused by this guy. Pretty much just going after scum in the Hollywood. Yeah. The only issue that people started running into was multiple people were looking at it as an opportunity to take advantage of people with a lot of money. So like girls would be like, oh, me too. I'm going to get a huge settlement out of this. Yeah. So there's like kind of two sides of it. Yeah. Obviously the way that it started was good. Yeah. You know, anybody who's a normal human doesn't want other people to get sexually abused. Yeah. But then eventually it was like, okay, now you're taking advantage of it.
Yeah. I think it's definitely frustrating because there, like you said, there's bad humans in the world who are gonna specifically lie about those things to get further in life, like whatever that means for them. So I think that's definitely it's frustrating because I can see, like you said, both sides. Like it is very upsetting to me that women would lie about that, and even like some men that they would purposefully like make someone else less credible because
or send them to prison.
Yeah, exactly. It's so that's very frustrating to me, and I think that's why like rape allegations, they're not taken very seriously, is because a lot of people now have the mindset of like, oh, well, they're lying, they're just trying to ruin this person's career. Like, oh, because there are like women out there and men who will purposely lie about that because they were hurt by another person.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So like
that stuff irks me.
Yeah, it's
oh my gosh, I hate that stuff.
It's so frustrating to me because now you're you're putting someone else in harm's way, like of going to prison, like of destroying their
life. Yeah, literally destroying their lives.
Yeah, and now you're also making someone else less credible. Now you're not only tearing down one person, but you're tearing down a crap ton of other women who this might have happened to, and they
actually happened to.
Yeah, and who they weren't listened to because you lied, and they figured out that you lied.
And I hear a ton of situations too where it's like a woman will make allegations against a man, and then like 5 years later she'll come forward, and he's been in prison for 5 years, and then she'll be like, you know what, it wasn't true, I feel terrible about it. Yeah. And then there's no like charges against her. Yeah. To me, it's like, that's so messed up.
Yeah, that's very...
Maybe coming from a bias of a guy too, it's like, do I even want to like date people now? Because it's like, if I find the wrong girl and then in 2 years I break up with her because it's not the right one, but she's still like obsessive, and then she's like, well, he did this and that and this and that, and then now I'm on like trial for something that I definitely didn't do.
Yeah.
That's like a very scary thought for guys.
Yeah.
But equally, as a woman, which I don't really have a lot of understanding of this, like sexual abuse, rape, that kind of stuff, like is so cringy to me. I hate that stuff. But I couldn't even imagine, like, as a guy, I could walk outside tonight at 11 p.m. and walk up and down my street, and nobody's going to do anything to me.
Yeah.
So I kind of have like this like male privilege of I'm probably not going to get raped.
Yeah.
But we also have the woman privilege is like, most people are probably going to believe you, especially women, about certain things like that. So both parties really can't take advantage of their side.
Yeah.
Or it gets murky, and that's what people do because we're sick.
Yeah, definitely. Because like I will be filling up my gas tank, like filling up my car, and the second I get into my car, I immediately lock it because I'm like stressing about someone coming into my car, And so I can definitely see both sides where it's like, okay, like men have this advantage, like they're not constantly worried about that, constantly not super aware of their that's not like a diss. It's I
think it's normal.
Yeah. Like you're not super aware of your surroundings to the point where you're scared or overthinking
we don't have to be that aware of our,
Yeah.
like if I get out of the car at night to pump gas, nobody's grabbing me or anything like that. Maybe robbing me.
Back home, we had a couple kidnappings in the Target parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so it was definitely like, that was very stressful for me because I would have to like kind of run to my car and make like immediately lock it. Yeah. So it was definitely like literally. And yeah, pretty much.
Jeez Louise.
It's,
yeah, it's scary.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
So I can see both sides.
Same.
Yeah.
Totally see both sides.
It's definitely frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like, oh, jealousy. I'm not jealous of a man because he gets to do this.
No.
I'm frustrated that that's how the way the system is.
Yeah, like or just like that men have that idea of doing something like that.
Exactly.
Because I mean, if we're going to be totally honest, not a lot of female kidnappers.
No, yeah.
Not a ton. Not a lot of like rapists either who are females. Yeah. So I would be pretty irritated about that too as a woman. Like, dude, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, go away.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
But yeah, twisted, Doc and twisted. All right, last game we're gonna play. We're gonna get a little bit more, little lighter. I would say. This game's called Cute or Cringe. It's kind of a staple.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 5 variables. You're gonna tell me cute, you like it, or cringe, you don't like it.
Okay.
Here is your first one: newborn babies.
Cute.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're so cute.
They're so not cute.
What?
I think they look like little aliens. Like until they get to about 2 years old, when they start developing a personality.
They look like little old people.
I know.
And old people are so cute.
Oh, I don't like old people either.
You've never seen like a little man in McDonald's and like been like, oh, I'm gonna go sit with him. He's probably sad. Like these, they're like never.
I'm more empathetic to people that I know.
Fair enough,
It's probably not a good thing, but when I see people out and about, I don't even really like register them as like in their own worlds, in their own lives.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just kind of doing my own thing and they're doing their own thing, but.
No, I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Like the amount
NPC
of time.
mindset.
Yeah, the amount of times that I've been like, I'm the main character in my movie.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so that's why I think I don't like let what people say about me get to me. Cause I'm like, you can say whatever you want.
You're not real.
Yeah. Like literally like wow, you have nothing better to talk about than me. So.
Living rent free in their head.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of newborns. I love hanging out with like toddlers and stuff. Like little kids when they have a personality and they say something they're not supposed to say, or they're, they have like, they'll do something. You're like, oh my gosh, that looked like a 15-year-old kid or whatever. Kind of cute. But before that, they just like sleep, poop, eat.
Yeah, but they're so cute to hold.
That's your maternal instinct though.
Yeah.
Mine is like, ugh. He stinks. Not a fan of newborns.
Yeah.
But good for you. That's awesome. Cute or cringe? Duke's Wakiki.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Poke bowls.
Oh, poke?
Poke? Did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
Duke's Wakiki is a restaurant. It's supposed to be like one of the most famous restaurants in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it?
No, I don't like poke or sushi.
I think that's a steakhouse.
Oh.
So I changed it pretty quickly on you.
I like steak.
I do. Me too.
Yeah.
It's good. You don't like poke bowls though?
No, I
What's-
hate poke.
Is it like sushi, like raw fish?
Yeah, it's like it's raw fish and then mixed in with a whole bunch. Like a lot of people use rice and
Makes sense.
shoyo and like.
What is
things
that last one?
Shoyo. It's soy sauce.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that how Hawaiians say it?
Yeah.
Shoyo. Hey, brother. Yeah, I've never had a poke bowl, but they don't entice me too much. I like sushi and I like raw fish, but I probably wouldn't pick those.
No, yeah, I will not eat any raw fish or fish when I'm in Arizona, or
That makes sense.
because I'm like, there's no large body of water near us.
Yeah. Imagine if you're
So.
in South Dakota. There's like
Yeah.
no bodies of water. You're eating like
Yeah.
raw walleye, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Cute or cringe? Guys who zin. It can be
I
cute
don't know.
/ cringe too if you're indifferent.
Yeah, kind of like I don't like the whole spitting a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like that grosses me out.
That's more like dip though. I don't know if
Yeah.
people really spit with zins. I don't think you have to.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, cute and cringe.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, no, just cringe. Actually, I'm
about-
just kind of like,
What about guys who vape?
oh, I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
So vaping is better than zinning.
Yeah.
So something about like a pouch. It's
No,
kinda
yeah, I don't like when they're like upper decky lip pillow. I'm like, that's not
nice.
like, don't say that. Like,
A Monica Lewinsky,
no.
bud. I think zin are less gross than vapes.
Really?
Something about vape. Like I vaped for a long time. Like
Mhm.
throughout college, I definitely vaped.
Yeah.
But now that I don't, looking back on it, it's kind of like you're putting like fruity air into your body, and it
Yeah.
like whenever I did it, I always felt crappy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's no way it's good for you.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying zin is better, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about vapes are just gross to me now, and I think it's because I don't do it.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
I get why people like it. Like I'd rather somebody vaping next to me than a cigarette, obviously,
Yeah.
or even like a. Well, no, I'd probably take a cigar. Cigars smell good, or a pipe. What about a guy who smokes a pipe? That's sick.
No.
Yes,
That's not.
I thought you loved old people.
I do love old people. Not like that, though.
That'd be so sick. I think if I ever got back into smoking, I'd smoke a pipe.
Okay. You've got time for that?
Right now, probably not.
I think the whole thing with vaping and like zins is the convenience of it.
Yeah.
Like,
What? What are you two giggling about?
You smoking a pipe.
What? Oh, did it look? Oh,
That's the noise.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah. That was the smoke, I guess.
yeah.
Anyway, continue. Sorry they interrupted
Yeah.
you.
Gosh,
So rude.
the disrespect, honestly. I think it's about the convenience.
Yeah.
Like zins, I know a lot of people go to class with zins in their
Right,
mouth, and
yeah.
I'm like, cool. I'm like, you're not cool, but
Right.
okay.
But the concept is fine.
yeah,
Yeah. But
Like-
still cringe.
yeah. Like zins, especially. I'm just like,
Not it.
It's really not.
I feel the same way about vaping as you feel about zins, I think.
Okay.
It's kind of like, it's kind of
Yeah.
gross, but whatever. It's better
Mm.
than cigs.
Yeah, better than cigs.
Better than cigs.
Say zins or vaping's more popular in college.
Vape.
Vaping.
Vaping.
Definitely.
Vaping is everywhere, especially when, I don't know if it's probably the same.
Yeah.
When we were in college, it was like every party you went to, everybody had their own disposable or a Juul or
Yeah.
a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Like Juuls were huge when we were in college.
Yeah, not
probably-
so much with
no.
us. It's mainly like Lost Marys,
Elf
like,
bars?
not really elf bars anymore.
They died off. That was
Yeah.
kind of like the end of my stretch.
Yeah, pretty much. And then
Those were good.
reminiscing
I know,
over
I know, I was
here.
thinking about- I used
He's
to get
like, maybe
a-
I'll get back into
Yeah,
it.
I
All
get back
right.
into it.
Well,
Don't
after
tell
this
me.
episode.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah. No. If we're going to a smoke shop, we're getting pipes, not vapes.
Okay, fair enough.
Smoke it
like,
on the roof,
like pipes, like,
like old man pipe.
oh, okay.
You know, like where you pack in the tobacco and then
I
you
thought you were
use a
talking about like
match.
weed pipes. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no, no, no.
Okay.
Like a bowl.
Yeah.
No, not like a bowl.
I would just walk into the apartment and Jack just me smoking out of a pipe.
That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. I feel like a cartoon character. That's awesome.
I would walk into my room.
All right, here's your next one. Cute or cringe? Black jelly beans.
I hate jelly beans. So
All of
cringe.
them?
All of them.
Even the, well, yeah, the black licorice one's the worst.
Yeah, I don't like licorice either.
Red licorice?
Like red vines?
Like, yeah, or Twizzlers.
I don't like Twizzlers. I like red vines.
Okay, there you go.
There's a difference.
There is definitely a difference.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
they're not the same thing.
No.
I think I'd probably go Twizzlers over Red Vines, though.
Really?
I used to eat.
The texture's too waxy for me.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. I think I got sick of Red Vines though in high school because we used to have a bucket of them.
No, yeah, from Costco.
Yeah. Oh, you got excited
Those are
about that.
bomb. No, those are great. Like you're using it as a straw for like a Red Bull.
Yeah. We had one at our senior table, and so every time I'd go sit at the senior table, like for my off hours or whatever, I'd eat one, eat two, whatever, and then I think I just got burnt out on them, and I
Okay,
didn't eat
fair
a ton
enough.
of Twizzlers.
Yeah.
But Red Vines are still good.
Yeah. I'm not like the teacher would have them when I was in like middle school or high school, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll eat them. But I don't think it'll ever be my candy of choice.
What is your candy of choice?
Toblerone.
Toblerone? Yeah, the pyramids?
Yeah.
The Illuminatis?
Those are good, man.
Yeah, those are good. I haven't had one in a long time. I'd probably stay away from chocolate.
Did you know they make
Oh, right. Your tummy.
Twizzlers?
Huh?
Hershey's chocolate Twizzlers.
Ugh,
What is that?
that sounds
That
grody.
sounds foul.
Let's look it up.
Twizzlers.
I want to see
sounds
this.
Foul.
Chocolate Hershey Twizzlers. Ugh.
This tastes like candy.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like Twizzlers?
No.
Dang. Those do not look appetizing to me. They kind of look like black licorice.
It does, yeah.
Does that work?
They look gross. I'd probably try it, but I don't think I'd like it. So no to black jelly beans.
Yeah.
That's where we started.
Big no.
Yeah. I'm like a sour candy guy.
Yeah, you like Sour Patch?
Yeah, I like Sour Patch. Sour
too.
Skittles are gas. Trolleys, amazing.
I'm trying to figure out, what does Trolley look like again?
Like the
Oh,
gummy
yes.
ones.
Bus. So good.
Bussin'?
Those are so,
So
good.
I used to get the octopus ones when we went to the movie theater.
No, the worms, the classic.
Classic.
Yeah.
The worms are good too.
Mm,
Would you
They're better.
suck off the sour stuff or would you just eat it whole?
eat it whole.
Yeah. I think I used to like,
People used to suck off the sour stuff
Yeah, like-
first.
yeah. That's all I got for you.
No.
I don't anymore.
What kind of childhood did you have?
Pretty plush.
Pretty plush.
It was nice. It
Yeah.
wasn't like a Hawaii childhood, but it was a good Midwest childhood.
I mean, I lived in Mexico first.
Did you?
Yeah.
So you went from Mexico to Hawaii, thought
So-
about South Dakota,
No,
and then went to
no.
Arizona.
No, I was only in South Dakota for like a weekend.
I know, but you were thinking about maybe going there.
Yeah, I was.
Oof.
I was born in San Diego, was there for a couple months, moved to Mexico for 7 years.
Whoa.
Moved to Hawaii, and then lived in Germany and Texas off and on.
Wow. So tu hablas español?
I used to.
Not anymore.
No, my first language is German, Spanish, and then English. but-
German's your first language?
Yeah. And then when I moved,
Your friend's like,
yeah, yeah, I
you
do.
really?
I do. I sleep talk in
nine,
German.
nine.
But when I moved to Hawaii, my parents wouldn't let me speak Spanish or German, so I could learn English.
But you still know German?
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty fluently.
Yeah. There's just like random words that I don't know how to say, like oven or cup.
Mm.
Yeah.
Twizzler.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Actually, Twizzler's probably just Twizzler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's a brand name.
Yep.
Yeah. German. That's crazy. I've never expected that.
I know. I'm full of surprises.
Too funny. All right. Here's your last cute or cringe to end the episode.
Alrighty.
Cute or cringe, Fortnite.
Okay. I used to play Fortnite, so I can't even be like,
You can't say cringe.
yeah.
You
Especially
played it.
because they put the old map back.
Yeah. It's not there anymore, but
Oh.
it's gone.
Okay.
So you
then-
haven't played in a while.
No, yeah.
Right. When did you play?
Junior year of high school.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were most people in high school playing Fortnite at the time? Like girls and guys?
My boyfriend at the time was.
Oh, so you done duos with the boo.
Yeah, and he lived 45 minutes away. So I was
Oh,
like,
date night.
yeah,
We're dropping it tilted.
yeah. That's a wild relationship.
Let's talk about it.
Next episode we'll get into.
Yeah, we'll have to get into that next episode.
Yeah.
That wraps up the episode, though.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
had fun.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Guys, we'll catch you next Monday. Deuces. Let's go.
Deuces, man. That was fun.